few words from one of our speakers, but there will be more. But before I introduce him, I want to introduce Armand Cohen, who is first up here. And he's the co-founder and executive director of the Clean Air Task Force, which he has led since its formation in 1996. He's also a co-founder at the Conservation Law Foundation's Energy Project, which started in 1983. He has done a lot of work on Arctic stabilization, which is somewhat relevant to here, low carbon technology, innovation in zero carbon fossil fuel energy. He's to many of you probably known for his work through the Conservation Law Foundation, but also involved in the Electric Power Research Institute Advisory Council, think tank, think tank and industry organization in essence dealing with energy-related issues, and electricity in particular. Keystone Energy Board, the US EPA's Clean Air Act Advisory Committee, and served also on the Policy Subcommittee of the National Petroleum Council's 2011 North American Resource Development Review. Armand holds honors from Brown University and a degree from Harvard Law School, so we're very happy to have you here. And as an aside, I also want to mention that Armand has worked a fair bit with Doug Foy, who's one of the contributors to the development of this course. And then next up we'll have Jason Blackstock, who's a visiting fellow at the Institute for Science, Innovation and Society at Oxford University. Since 2008 he has developed and led research on policy and engagement programs from the International Institute for Applied Systems Analysis and IASA in Austria, the Center for International Governance Innovation in Canada, and he has done a lot of work, again, from a technology and policy perspective that's related to the geoengineering topic that we'll discuss here today. He obtained his master's and PhD degrees in physics from Edinburgh and Alberta, respectively. Then got a graduate certificate in international security from Stanford and a master's of public administration from Harvard, so also no stranger to this tongue. And then last but definitely not least, John Steinbrenner, who has been a longtime colleague of mine. We were both at Maryland before I came here. He's still there. He's a professor at the School of Public Policy. He directs CISM, the Center for International Security Studies at Maryland, focusing heavily on international security and related problems of international policy. John was director of the Foreign Policy Studies program at the Brookings Institution. Prior to that, he held faculty appointments at the Department of Political Science at Yale University, at the Kennedy School here in town at Harvard, at MIT, and currently is the co-chair of the Committee on International Security Studies of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, chairman of the board of the Arms Control Association, board member of the Financial Services Volunteer Corps, and chair of the National Academy of Science National Resource Council, studies on assessing the impacts of climate change on social and political stress. And some of those in my class have seen the recent National Academy report that John was leading as well. He holds degrees from Stanford University, a PhD in political science from MIT. And again, third one, also no stranger to this town. I want to welcome all three of you. We'll go in this order. For those of you who are new here to the Open Classroom, we'll, after their presentations, have a series of question and answer period. Prior to that, just a quick break, but we'll go straight from one talk to the next. Here we go.